Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being patient and waiting on me. Thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate it. How is everybody this morning? Good morning, Sandy. Stopping to say hi. We'll be in and out office and have meetings. Happy streaming. Thank you so much, sweetie. I hope you have a good day. I hope it goes well, even though you got meetings and things. Saw a TikTok of the Animal Crossing island someone did out of Legos based on the whole thing of their own island. Had all the released kits and some custom builds. It was so freaking cool. That's awesome, Katie. Good morning, by the way. Good morning, Lavender. Good morning, Zinni. Good morning, Pineapples. I'm pretty sure I saw yourself in there too. Good morning. I've been updating channel commands again. Trying to get everything in order. Y'all are terrific. Good morning. Perfect timing. I will be mostly lurking as I get ready for my therapy appointment. No worries, Lavender. I hope it goes well. I hope you have a terrific day, sweetie. Let me see. Fingers crossed for good internet today. Yes, agreed, Zinni. Agreed. Let's hope it behaves. Hello, Butterfly Girl. Welcome in. Hello, Chrissy. Hope you all are doing incredible. Hello, Danny. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Hope we can get through some stuff today. Good morning. How's it going, Pineapples? If you don't know my friend, Princess of Pineapples, you should check her out. She's pretty amazing. No, didn't need you. Just saying good morning. I hope you're doing well. Today, my oldest went off to school by herself. Oh, I did that wrong. My oldest kiddo went off to school by herself, and the youngest one got to stay home because my oldest has doctor's appointments occasionally, and she unfortunately missed too much school to not have to go this very last day. So she'll be going today, and then she'll be out. So, yay! And also, they wanted to check out our new Fantasy Life game tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, my kiddos and I are going to be streaming the new game. By the way, Danny. So that should be interesting. I'm hoping that they like it. Rosie says she wants to do voices for some of the characters. And I'm going to do voices, apparently. Last night, the weather was dreadful here, y'all. It was so bad. We had tornado warnings in our area, and I actually had my kids up in the bathtub. Like, legitly had to bring them in the bathroom and put them in the bathtub because we were worried. Super exciting, isn't it, Danny? I think they'll love it. I think they're gonna want to see this. I've got a whole bunch of star fragments and things, and we really need to get over to Happy Home Paradise and do a little bit of decorating, but I don't know if that's a today problem or a tomorrow problem, or not tomorrow, but the following Animal Crossing video problem. I don't know yet. Last night kind of kept me awake because of all the bad weather in our areas. So I'm halfway awake. I'm having caffeine. I'm trying. Oh, I forgot my medicine. Let me... I'll get that in a moment. I've not been able to put Fantasy Life down. I'm totally hooked. I love it so much, Danny, and I'm so excited to play more of it. But I'm trying to be really, you know, I'm trying to leave it alone and play it all on stream with y'all. But it's so incredibly hard. I went ahead and placed a few items and I got some flowers. So I will be able to turn the little miner fella into himself again. So, I mean, it's so great. I'm glad to hear both of you are having so much fun with it. It's so cute, pineapples. I'm glad that the kiddos want to come and help me out with it. They want to help during the summer, so I mean, that'll be kind of cute. They can read some of the dialogue. There was a lot to read and it was incredibly fast and I kept losing my place, so hopefully with a little help it won't be so overwhelming. I think we're just gonna place little star fragments and things around. Who's under here? Nobody. Why can't I go through? Oh dear. And this is just kind of what we want it to look like down through this area. And I would like to set up like a little beachy area for each, have clothing here, and then have some of the nook items here that could potentially be for going swimming or surfing, you know. Maybe put some of the wetsuits in the middle here so it looks very beachy. We still haven't got a thought bubble from Jacques or from Buck yet, so I don't know. Right now I'm working on my lives, carpentry and woodworking. I love how we can automatically switch lives after getting the licenses. That's awesome. Carola is looking amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it, Nyla. Is there anything you need for your island? Not that I can think of right now. I think I have everything for this one. Oh, we do need to go code shopping as well. I brought a notebook with me to write down some things. You could try the thought bubble trick. Is it one that I'm not sure about? What is the trick? I thought we had to talk to him and keep being nice to him for a while. Oh, I can't time travel here, Princess of Pineapples. It's on the Switch with my Dreamlight Valley. So I don't time travel over here because I had a glitch after I time traveled one time. Everybody kept saying it was fine to do. And I time traveled one time and then I had 2 different save files on my Dreamlight Valley and couldn't figure out why. And I accidentally clicked the wrong one and it took me all the way back to the beginning of the game. And the other save file was gone. So I technically restarted my Dreamlight Valley. It was a big ouch. So I've just been trying to talk to him. Oh, he's up. And give him presents and things. Hey, Jacques. It did. It was one of the things that deterred me from Dreamlight Valley too. I think that's why I get so overwhelmed with it and feel like I'm so behind all the time because I had to start from the beginning. You see Blue Bear? Blue Bear is such a sweetie. She's not going anywhere. I'm just out enjoying the cool breezes of Caroline. Aw, you're such a sweetheart. What you up to? What's the latest? Don't the plants look happy now that spring is here? They do now that you mention it. Excuse me while I hydrate this morning. I hope all of you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for 7 likes. I appreciate it. I don't know yet what we need. What we needed to work on. What are y'all talking about? Look, it's baby hugs and tugs, y'all. Oh my gosh, Blue Bear, did you see? Duh, how could I not? Yes, how cool was that? What about you, Ragdoll? Did you see it? Wasn't it awesome? See what? Oh my gosh, Gyroid was on TV last night performing live. Their lyrics are so good, so real. Click pop, whir, ploink, click pop, whir, ploink. They totes speak to me, you know? I so totes know. I so totes know that you totes know you know. Oh my gosh, they're too cute. Little baby hugs and tugs. Here, let's talk to them individually as well. It's been a little while since I talked to my villagers, so we better walk around and say hi. Did you need something, Tralala? Let's chat. I just saw that somebody is visiting our island. I think we're a tourist destination now, tralala. I didn't say hi though because I was totes meditating, kind of. Fine, I was only thinking about meditating. I got distracted by the visitor. Oh, Blue Bear. There you are. Such a cutie. Couple of pieces of my pathway that we need to fix as well. Staying trendy, Peach. Let's talk. I'm practicing striking a pose. It's an important life skill. Never know when you might need to pose. Aw, such a sweetheart. I'm gonna get gifts to wrap up for them later, but I'm just gonna go say hi to everybody right now. I know you've been on this island somewhere, Ragdoll, but I couldn't find you. I even stood outside your house for a whole day, except when I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't think you'd want me doing that in front of your house. Absolutely not. My bug friends said I'd find you, and they were right. Let's hang out later, yawn? Absolutely not, sir. Don't do that outside my house. Let's just go around and say hello real quick, and then we'll start working on this pathway over here and maybe create like a little book club area today. I'm just kind of going with whatever happens. I didn't plan anything out today. I kind of have been obsessed and working on a different game and working on a schedule that allows me to play all the games I love. How are you doing? I want to chat with you. I was like way into this walk, but then it started to get boring. Then I found you, and it's fab again. Be right back, taking a shower. No worries, Lavender. Oh, I just wanted to tell y'all too. I was doing the Not So Berry challenge in Sims, and I recently was on another creator's page and looking at her beautiful challenges she was doing where she was creating an individual house for each color. And so I asked this young lady, I said, I thought they all had to be in the same house. And she said, oh heavens no. Could you imagine how hard that would be? And I said, yes ma'am, I could, because I've been doing it that way for a very long time now and it was driving me crazy, so I gave up on the challenge. And she said as soon as the kids in their house are of adult age, they move into their own house and you create that home for them and they start their lives. I was like, how much simpler would that have been? So it inspired me to retry the Not So Berry challenge, but this time I'm gonna do it and make it fun for myself. I'm going to have them be the Little Mermaids, like Little Mermaid edition. So we're gonna create like Ariel and all of her sisters, and then I couldn't find enough sisters, like there aren't enough sisters for each color. So some of the colors are gonna be named after My Little Pony characters. Just for fun. And each color, you have to decorate the characters. The first color is mint, the second color is rose, things like that. So I thought, you know, I didn't know you had to keep them all in the same house is all I'm saying. Or you didn't have to, so we're gonna try again. Make it less stressful. Yeah, I didn't know, Princess. And yeah, we're gonna add in some Little Mermaid and My Little Pony themed names in there. And do bright, colorful mermaids. And that should be a lot of fun. I did the very first mermaid last night. I went ahead and created it and just to see if I could do one in each color, and I definitely can. So it'll be a lot of fun. Excuse the airplanes going by. If I mute my microphone, y'all might not be able to hear me the rest of stream. It's been kind of glitchy lately. I just love the stars. Okay, hear me out now. I haven't made my Carebears wish list yet for the bears that I want on this island. But I think he would make a great grumpy bear. I know he's not the color he needs to be, but I really love his house. And he does have that very grumpy vibe to his face. but he's such a cutie, and I haven't really had him on an island before, and I think I kind of want to keep him. I don't know. We may evaluate. I'm gonna make a list next week, but things have been a little hectic, and yeah. I need to do that challenge again. I got to Generation 6 and my file corrupted. I'm planning to move the adults out on my Animal Crossing Sims 4 challenge. I didn't know you could move the adults. I had them all living in one big mansion, Katie. It was a nightmare. I figured it out though. I was like, okay, this will be a lot simpler. And smaller houses are a lot easier to control, so maybe it'll be a little more fun. But one of the people, I don't remember what challenge I got, or I think I only got up to like 4. One of the people in my house had like 4 kids, and I was like, how do people not go insane doing this challenge? And how do you progress any further if everybody is living here? You know what I mean? I wasn't comprehending until I talked to somebody else about it. I was like, okay, well, that makes a lot more sense. Totally understand. Makes so much sense. Long time no see. You must have been really busy lately. Feels like ages since we've talked. You can once the next gen is ready to take over. The previous gen moves islands. I didn't know. I was doing it the hard way, Katie. It was awful. But I thought it would be fun to try with mermaids and redo it and see if I do a little bit better this time, because wow. I don't know what I was thinking. This is Jacques' house. No, I've seen people do that challenge, Katie, and I just don't think it's for me, because having, what was it? Having the 4 kids, like she had 2 sets of twins, and then she had 2 sets of twins again, like one of my characters, you know? Like 2 babies and then 2 babies. She had 4 all together in the house, and the 4 were driving me mad. I was like, nope, nope, mm-mm. I was like, I can't do it. Okay, I know some people have done a better looking version of this, but I created a bear lake on my map, and I think it's really cute, but I had the hardest time getting it to look like what I wanted it to look like, and it still does not. But it's similar, so we're gonna go with it. This is my teddy bear lake, and I'm gonna go this direction and pull it up on the map so you can see it better. But this is what it came out looking like. I can't curve that one piece of land up beside the left ear, and it really drives me a little bit bonkers, but I don't know, it kind of looks cute. Yeah, I can't do that. Hi, Raven. Welcome in. How's your morning? Thank you so much for being here. We created a cute little teddy bear lake on the map. And this is my cast of Carebears right now. We have Grizzly, Pinky, Cherry, Pico, Blue Bear, June, Nate, Jacques and Buck, and Judy. Jacques and Buck need to go. That's all there is to it. They just need to go. And we're kind of working on building up our island a little better. Like, I've got my pathway over here. I'm gonna take that down and get it to go this direction and through here, because this was the original path I had for it and had to scoot everything over to make the lake work. You see it? It's cute. Oh, thank you. So I think we're gonna have to get our terraforming gear so we can get our path in there and finish fixing up our little path around the lake, put our trees back in. This was tricky, y'all. It was very hard. thought I could jump across to the middle. I might not be able to since I fixed it now. Probably not. I don't know. I thought about leaving little star fragments for the little eyes. I think I need a vaulting pole. Just because it's cute. Enjoy your lurk, Katie. Okay, I think I will get our little island designer out this morning and try to get our pathway done a little better. And if we have time, we'll go over to Happy Home Paradise in a bit. Thank you all so much for 10 likes. Yay. All the like hype in chat. Y'all are fantastic. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, taking time out of your day to be here. I really appreciate y'all. Okay, let's make sure it's the dirt path, the regular one. And I'm just gonna go over one. I imagine that it's like under there about here. There we go. And then we'll erase this one. My mouth is feeling so dry today since I did all of the talking and all the dialogue in that game yesterday. Just feels overly dry. I'm having lots of water. Turn around, young lady. Little Ragdoll is being very precocious today. I just got home from the doctor, had 2 shots, and one still doesn't feel great. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Raven. I'm sending hugs for you. So sorry. That's never fun. Thank you so much, Nyla. 12 like goal complete. I don't need it to go all the way up near the lake, or we're not going to be able to get it in there like we should. So I've got to be careful where I place it, or it'll look funny when I lay down the cloud. I had a very rough night last night, so I'm just here to chill with all of you. Aw, sending hugs to you too, Nyla. I'm sorry you had a rough night. I did too. The weather was awful. And that's why I'm here chilling with y'all too. It's okay, it usually doesn't burn this long. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's never fun. Oh no. Don't go in the house. We're working. Okay, I might need a shovel as well. And again, we have to be careful about placing it too close to that lake, or we're never going to get the cloud path underneath it. And I have been thinking that I may want to place clouds like surrounding their house possibly. I don't know. I like the flowers where they're at. I don't want to take those out either. I've been debating. We might need to look together and see how it would look. Maybe like on these houses, like Judy's, have the cloud path that surround it completely. And the same thing for this one is what I was thinking. But I kind of like the flowers behind it. I kind of like the rainbow appeal of it when you walk up the stairs, you know? And we're filling it in so nicely. Everything's looking good. We just got to do a little rearranging and maybe make a little seating area. All right, so if we have this here, I'd like to go this direction also because there is a house over here. I love that path. It reminds me of the inside of a Jawbreaker. That's awesome, Zenny. I love bright and colorful 80s and 90s cartoons. Like, those were my favorites. And this pathway just screamed Carebears to me. And up next to all of these flowers, it's gonna be so cute. I don't know if this is gonna work going through this small little area, but I am gonna give it my best shot. And we'll see what we can come up with. If it doesn't work, that's okay. We may have to make the lake go inward a little bit. We'll see. I forgot to turn my phone all the way down, and I've got people trying to contact me right now. I know it's the car people wanting to talk to me about money, but I'm like, I don't have any money to give you. You're just gonna have to be patient. And I really have no patience for them today, so that's kind of hypocritical of me to tell them to be patient. They're on my nerves. They call like 5 times a day, y'all. Every day. I end up with like 7 or 8 voicemails by a 2-day period, and I just can't anymore because it's always so loud, and I've tried explaining my side to them and they just don't care. Hello, Crispy. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a lovely day. If y'all don't know my friend Crispy, you should check her out. Okay, they stopped, so let me get volume down so it stops buzzing. Let's put it on silent. Maybe. No, not vibrate. Silent. There we go. Good heavens. They finally stopped. Hope all of you are doing incredible. Let's get some more of this pathway going. I hope it works out okay right here. We may have to change it to go like here. We'll see in a second. I'm really bad at these little curve pieces because we have so much to choose from. I think this one is going to be my best bet. And I promise I'll get it together here in a minute. I'm still having my caffeine. Oh no. And then for this piece here, I believe it's gonna need to be this one. Oh, see? Yeah, I knew it was gonna do that. All right, so this is why we can't do it too close to the lake over there. And it being rounded doesn't help the problem either, so redirect. Because I don't have time for that nonsense. Okay, cute little cloud. Repair it. I like to just pop them in like this, and it helps me get it done a lot faster, and then I can see where I need to erase something and just put another little piece in there. Alright, which one? Let's see which one we need about here. It's a little bit tricky to get it going the way you want it to go sometimes. It's going pretty good though. So far, so good. I don't think that's the right one, no. I think we would need another one of those there, and I really hate to do that, but it's how it curves. That's not terrible. Not too bad. Okay, and then let's just pop in a few more pieces. We'll figure out where we need to get everything going. I think I need one more right here. We do need a shovel. Oh, I have my storage shed. I picked it up, I'm pretty sure. Trying to have everything I need. Okay, and I think we need this little piece here. Well, directly in front of us anyway. I'm trying to keep my flowers from going absolutely insane. So trying to get our pathing in and get it going the direction we need it to go is kind of tricky sometimes, and I just give up and I go decorate something else for a little while, to be quite honest. Occasionally it can be a bit much. No. Oops, wrong one. Come on now. She's a mess today. No. I think I need more of my caffeine to wake up. To have them go in a little bit. You don't want your pathway to end up looking too much alike, is why I keep switching them up every once in a while. I'm trying to keep it from looking too blocky, but we do want it to look kind of bubbly this time, so it's a fine line. Just do it the way you like. But I'm crazy and I'm trying to make it just right. Probably making it a little bit difficult on myself, but it's okay. I know what I want it to look like, or kind of what I want it to look like. See, that looks weird though. Hold on. How about one of these? And then I might have to change that one up there. It would be this one, I believe. And then... no, that would be right. another piece over here. Okay, and hello, how are you doing today? I'm gonna call you Princess Peach, is that okay? Hello, how's it going? We're trying to figure out this path. We're gonna get it eventually. See, I already know what it's gonna do, so... I don't know what's with all the planes today, by the way. They're doing whatever. It's gonna have to be kind of blobby over here. There's no way to take it too far inward for this area. I hope that it works still. But we're gonna have an archway or two over here, so it won't be too terribly bad. And with all the movement to this pathway, it really does help a lot. It's just not my preferred method of getting it in over here. And I may change it again too, to be quite honest. Peach and Tony, okay. How was your day? I hope you're doing well. I honestly could use a nap this morning. I should have definitely made coffee. The rainy weather did not want me to sleep. Okay, so if we mix it up a little bit and put the one with extra stars every once in a while, it just adds a really cute pop of color in there sometimes. And I want it as bright and colorful as we can get it, so here's to as bright and colorful as it can get. I think my kids are really gonna like this island. I don't know if they've seen it, but I think they might like it. They used to watch Carebears. Maybe if I use a couple of these in there too, it might make it look slightly different. I don't know. Or actually, I may slim it in a little bit so it's not going like that, because it doesn't really need to go up by the lake, and we could put a few trees there. Possibly. Yeah, maybe. Just trying to figure things out, sort it out, make it look cute. Let's do it this way. I think this one, to give it a new flow. And then we need a little piece for the corner. Whoops. With all the pretty little stars. We needed that one to go this direction though, because we have to have a white piece covering this one or it doesn't connect well for some reason. So this one has to arch the other direction. That has to be where it changes path. And then this one. That's not quite right. I think I need 2 of these over here actually, just to keep it going that direction since it's quite a big arch there. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit a tree in actually. Maybe some flowers, which is okay too. Hello Nick Gamer, how are you doing? How's your day? Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for leaving a like on the stream. I really appreciate y'all helping me get things organized on Care a Lot. Hope you're having a happy Tuesday, everybody. Oh, I went too far up with it. I'm trying to leave a little space by Judy's to put some trees in. Maybe. I think that'll be okay. I don't think it needs to go down that far though. We could just have it bubble here. The things I contemplate. There we go. All right. I'm sorry, Nyla. I'm terrible. I'm trying to update it slowly but surely. Don't ask me if I did my throne either, because the answer is going to be the same as yesterday. Oh, I'm a mess. And that put that song in my head, by the way. Okay, more caffeine. That's what we're doing next. I was awake very late last night, if y'all are just coming in, because it was very stormy in my area. We had tornado warnings, things like that. So my brain is mush, and I was going to cancel stream, but I was like, you know, we're going to do some Animal Crossing decorating. It'll be fun. I'll just be a little loopy. I'm a little tired. Maybe catch a nap later. Woo! Thank you all for 15 likes. Here, let's set a like goal. Thank you all so much for spending some time with me today. Y'all are fabulous. The hubby's on your side though, Nyla. He says I should update the throne too, so I mean, I'll work on it later, but you know. It did not get done. I'm thinking about white flowers on the outside edge here. Like to kind of represent clouds a bit more, you know? But then all of the bright colorful flowers throughout here, like we have over here. After we get the pathway in a little better, we'll work on more flowers and things. She said, ha! I know. Do you know how hard it is to find extra time in the day when you have so many great new games and when you accidentally stream extra with friends and things? Like, it's so hard to find extra time, Nyla. It's so tricky sometimes. I'll work on it. I'll do better. I also updated a couple of thumbnails this morning on my YouTube, so I got a little behind on that as well. Trying to get life stuff, you know. Been tricky lately. I think I'm gonna have to move the little boulders. Oh, I don't have room. Well, isn't that just lovely? Let's see. I think it would go about here, actually. Put another one that curves over here, and I might not actually have to move that at all. If you happen to be new here, I go live every Sunday through Thursday. We play a lot of Animal Crossing over here, and my terrific friend Danny just bought me Fantasy Life, her and her terrific hubby. So we're gonna be playing a lot of that over here too. If either of those sound like something you're interested in, please subscribe so you'll get notified when I go live. And thank you so much for liking the stream. Y'all are great. Really appreciate it. Thank you for listening me babble today because, you know, I am a little bit loopy. I appreciate that too. Become a changeling, multiple ragdolls? That's so scary, Nyla. Terrifying. Do you think the world could put up with more than one of me? Like, babbling nonsense all the time. How funny. I don't know. I've seen Multiplicity and it didn't work out well for that fella. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't work out well for that fella. Hello, welcome in the Bell Tolls. How are you doing today? Join us, we got cookies. Welcome to the dark side. How funny. Okay, let me see. I've got too much stuff in my pockets at the moment, and I do know I want a couple of trees over here, but I was gonna put a couple of ruined pillars, maybe some vines to keep this looking like an area that you can't really walk through. Like, it's not gonna be where they typically roam. So we're gonna make it just look, you know, like you could if you wanted to, but you're not gonna have a good time going through it. It's me, Nyla. Nyla, how many accounts do you have? My goodness. Good heavens. You're like my hubby with accounts. He has so many. Do you ever have a hard time keeping up with how many you have? Forget which ones. This is just my mature not for everyone second channel. Oh, that's clever, Nyla. That's a good idea. The hubby and I were talking about some things and he told me I could not do them because this is a kid's channel, for the love of God. No. He was like, you can't do that. And I was like, why not? Why not? There are just certain games I might want to play that might not be kid-friendly, and we typically do play cozy kid-friendly games, was his argument. Which is valid. It's not untrue. I'll give him that. You have 3 altogether? That's fun. I would lose my mind trying to keep up with those. Boop. You're awesome, Nyla. I don't know if we do this to kind of cover up our mistakes, because I kind of like having those flowers there in those colors. But if I do that over here near our pond, we're not going to be able to get through over there. Maybe. How dare you, little ragdoll. Do you see her? Just kicking away all of our hard work today. Well, let's pop in a bright colored one. Maybe face the right direction. Currently coloring Exodia for Dreams. It's one of his favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Aw, that's sweet. That's so sweet. Okay, and this little area has like a little waterfall and lake kind of blocking getting through, so this little area will be maybe for fishing going towards this direction. And I think I'm just gonna bubble this part over and have it kind of for fishing too, but then maybe have like a little cooking section over here or something. I don't know yet. I'm working on it. Still in the planning stages. Y'all are here for me on the, or here with me on the ground floor. Oh no, you don't need a shovel anymore. Wreaking havoc with her tiny shovel. I think it needs to come upward a bit, but I think that might be awkward too, so I don't know. Let's try this. And then maybe a bubble. Gonna be like that, and I don't want that. I don't want that. Hello, Erin. Welcome in. How are you today? Thank you so much for being here. I'm fighting with a path on Animal Crossing this morning. How's your morning? Oh, golly. Let me try to fix this. There's just a couple of spots that drive me absolutely mad, and those are the kind right there. Like, they just don't fit in. So... I'm gonna try to make it look a little more cloud-like and a little less blobby. Well, in a good way. Trust me. I don't want it to look all the same. I don't want it to be boxy looking. Oh no. That's a little bit better. It's a tiny bit better. Take the small wins. We'll work on it later if it's not what I like. I really believe that these two are gonna have to go back a little, and that's the only way we're gonna be able to make this pathway work. Quite possibly, oops, that one over there, not that one, but let's try putting this one here. And like, it doesn't all have to go coming forward like that. Like, we could actually put a couple of the pink ones here is what I'm thinking. I want that yellow one back in over here too, though, not back there. I'm being particular this morning, I know. I think that'll work well, actually. I need another orange one to go over here, and I would like it to be... I don't know. Again, I'm particular. I think the hyacinth plants are really pretty, and so I kind of like those over here because they're a little taller. They're really cute. And with her house being like the blue and the pink, adding like the yellow and the red and things around it really makes it look kind of rainbowy. This house needs some help. We got to get over to Happy Home Paradise and speed run that one day, maybe next week. But we are gonna do a couple this week too. I think maybe we do this one and we keep the flowers like we talked about. It just takes a lot of effort to get this pathway in, and so we end up spending a lot more time on the pathway than I think we're gonna need. But I really don't know what I'm rushing for, because this is the island we're really gonna work on most of the summer. The kids are out of school right now, and what that means is instead of 4 islands that I previously had to decorate on, we only have 2 right now. We have Carolot and Opal, my members only island for Animal Crossing. So we might not have as much Animal Crossing in the summer, but we definitely are going to be playing on these 2 islands. So maybe what I mean to say is maybe not as much variety, but we're going to be playing on like Opal for members only stream, and we're going to have to do a lot of Animal Crossing with Carolot. So we'll have time to get this done. I don't know why I'm trying to rush. It's just a process. Just breathe. But I worry that I don't have enough of the pathway done and things like that. And it's just not really a worry that needs to be in my head, you know? Because we have all summer to get this done. Okay. So we're definitely going to need some more flowers. Some more trees. I did locate some up this way, or relocate some up this way so that I could use them later. Some of the smaller ones and stuff. So, oh, I didn't grab fruit, did I? No. Okay, first things first. Back to the storage shed. some of you know I drink these little packets to wake me up. They have a little bit of caffeine in them. They've got some flavor. They come in a variety of flavors, and they have B vitamins. Well, I went to the store the other day, and I was just trying to be very quick about it, so I asked my cousin to take me to Dollar Tree. Still don't have a vehicle. Long story. Anyway, I go in and I get some energy packets from them. They only have one flavor. I don't even remember the name of this, but it's not even a type of fruit. It's like some weird name for a flavor, like Forenzia Fuel or something, I think is what the name of it is. And I was like, okay, so it's kind of like the ones that I get that have a whole lot of B vitamins and things. And that's not the issue. That's not my problem with it. Those are fine, I'm sure. But the flavor for this thing is just not my preference. Like, this thing, it really hits you in the back of the throat. Like, it's got this sour, super intense flavor, and it's just not for me. And I'm trying to drink this thing to wake up because I've had very little sleep, but it is just the worst thing I've ever tasted. Excuse me, I needed a drink of water after that. But I don't like it. It's just awful. I think after stream I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee because I just don't want it. I did it yesterday. I drank it yesterday and I was trying to be good and not complain, but this is day 2 and I even added more water to it. I diluted it even farther and it's still so sour. It's just not for me. It's giving me like an upset tummy vibe, which is not great. What was I even looking for? I started ranting and I forgot. Oh, I needed fruit. Here, let's have some green tea. That's what I probably should have had today. They're so cute drinking their little tea. And we'll need this little tree to plant behind it to keep it stunted. We have a larger one and a small baby one. Okay. Let me see if I can actually do this right. Maybe. It's the baby one. And then nursery orange. Looks pretty good. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Oh no. My little Xena has a timer holder about 10 minutes and then she wants down to zoom zoom. Aw, how cute, Nyla. That's little kitty loaf. She can't be like still all day. She wants to zoom zoom sometimes and she wants to play with her little She has a toy that has a bell and feathers. I'm trying not to announce it too loud to draw attention to it for her. Because she gets really loud with that thing sometimes. She really enjoys it, which is great. I like her to play with it, just it might get kind of loud on stream. You should have heard her yesterday, y'all. She was a mess. We were trying to play a new game and she wouldn't let me do anything. She was like, I need a table right here. I put my table up that my microphone goes on and she sat on it and refused to move. So I got her own table and let her sit next to me. And then she was purring so loudly, I was sure everybody was going to be able to hear it, but I didn't hear it later. But she's just a mess. She's like, no, not without me, you're not. Like, what's this? What are you doing? How funny, though. I like the way it looks from here, too. I like the little cloud bed with the rainbows. That's very Care-a-Lot, in my opinion. Hello, Allie. How are you doing? She was just a mess. Today she's sitting in the windowsill. Certain music from certain games triggers her too. Like, we were playing Spiritfarer before and there's a cat in the game and it meows occasionally and she gets upset. Well, Animal Crossing music, she normally sleeps all the way through. Like today, she's sleeping. She doesn't care what we're doing. The music from Fantasy Life yesterday, apparently she cares a whole lot and she thinks we might be in danger. She wanted to be right next to us, like, okay. She wanted to be where the action was. She loves you. Aw, she does, Nyla. I love her too. You're good? Wonderful. So glad. If y'all are new here, I go live Sunday through Thursday. I love having the company. I play a variety of games. Okay, I don't think this little piece is gonna work. Just straight out of the gate, we might as well fix it because it's not it. Oh, but then the tree will be problematic too. Hello, Reb, welcome in. How are you doing? How's it going? If y'all don't know my friend Reb, you should go check out the videos because, oh my gosh, the builds are so beautiful. I'm trying to figure out this pathway and I'm having the worst time. How's it going today? All day, Allie? No. I usually stream from about 9 in the morning until probably 11:30, sometimes noon. Today I got a late start. Doing good, thanks. That's wonderful to hear, Reb. Thanks for joining us. I don't think this pathway is going to be where I need it to be. I think it's going to give me trouble. I may have to leave a square out. We're going to see. I get frustrated with the pathing sometimes and have to take a break. Occasionally. Okay. And then we won't be able to put the other little piece there. But I think it'll be okay for this piece, actually. That might actually work. It should be fine. I can put something to cover these, most likely. Physically hurts every time there's a gap that I know I won't be able to fix on here, but I want the pathway underneath, and I don't know, I feel like I can put something there. You're gonna make Proud Heart the Care Bear cousin as Perler art this Thursday? That sounds amazing, Nyla. That sounds like so much fun. Y'all, if you like Care Bears and you're having fun over here and you like perler art, you should go check out my friend Princess of Pineapples on Thursday. That sounds like a really good time. I'm so tired I can't even spell today. The rainbow path is so cute. Thank you so much, Rev. I love it. It's very Care Bears. It makes me smile. Just trying to get as much as I can done. We've been working on it a little at a time. Okay, so this one we're gonna have to take out, but these definitely have to be covered by a white piece with stars. Because if we don't, we're gonna have ugly little gaps in it as well that look a little worse than those missing pieces, in my opinion. But I might be able to actually fix those too. Give me a minute and we'll see. We shall see. I can't spell, y'all. I am a mess today. There is her Ko-fi link, by the way. I set those on a timer. Occasionally I get it right. Every once in a while. Okay, and then all of these probably won't be right there. That might bubble out that direction. We'll leave that. I would love to play Animal Crossing all day. Unfortunately, I have adult issues to take care of lately. So many things in life, am I right? So, fun stuff. They finally got the police report posted about the accident, y'all. So we can start progressing with that now. Thank goodness. That kind of situation is enough to drive anybody crazy, you know? Just the waiting game on the police department just to file a paper so you can get started on putting your life back together, you know? Oh, I had a car accident a little while ago, Allie. It's been about probably 12 days ago or so. And this lady crossed over our yellow line in the road and came right at us. But they finally got the police report ready, and so we can get the insurance stuff going. It was super scary, y'all. It was amazingly scary. Trying to get the hubby to work one morning and it was kind of foggy and life being life. I don't know. I think I can do a little better right here, maybe. Let me see. She said a really bad car wreck. It was a car wreck. It was just... Thank you so much, Allie. I'm feeling better day by day. Day by day. Part of my loopiness may be from the concussion that I have as well. And I have a little bit of whiplash, but other than that, I'm okay. She and her hubby are managing okay despite everything going on. Yeah, true. I'm just rolling with the punches of life, to be quite honest. Nyla is great, and she's been here supporting me and talking to me and keeping me sane in my time of troubles. I'm also waiting on disability because my doctor put me off of work in December, and it just kind of feels like life is treating me like its personal punching bag occasionally. But I have really great friends that are here to keep me laughing and smiling and, not worrying as much as I probably would be doing if I weren't talking to all of you. So thank you. Appreciate you. Oh no, that's surely not going to be able to be fixed. Okay, so how about if we just take out this little piece here, and then it won't make it look ugly on my path? Maybe. Here to keep me as safe as you can, Nyla, you're so sweet. Glad that you're feeling better, but that sounds like a lot to deal with. Thank you, Reb. Yeah, it's been tricky, and I'm just, I'm trying to keep a positive attitude through it. It's tricky some days. I have great family, my daughters are terrific, and after the accident they helped with a lot of the cleaning and some of the cooking, and I just have a terrific family. I consider y'all part of my family too. Like, I consider you extended family. Y'all come in and check on me and keep me mentally okay. I don't like that it goes straight forward like this, and I don't like the little pieces that are gonna be awkward over here. So I may... Oh, I hate to do more digging. I hate to do more waterscaping, but I really dislike this. Like, it can't be that straightforward. It just can't. That's way too blocky, like we're trying to prevent, So I think this area may take a little bit more work and effort on my part. And we're gonna go over with the waterscaping tool and maybe just move this little area a little bit more and see what we can do, because honestly it may not be necessary to have it up here. You can just kind of fill it in a little bit and maybe have like a tiny area, because I don't like this either. How do you stream on your screen? I have a capture card and it's attached to my dock for my Animal Crossing. And also I can attach my Steam Deck to the capture card as well. And then I attach them to my computer and use OBS. And that helps me to share my Animal Crossing content and my things like that. Free program for sharing content. Yes, it is. I watched a whole lot of tutorials on how to do it a very long time ago, Allie. And I decided to treat it like school and take notes, and I decided I wanted to hang out with my friends playing a game that I loved, so I eventually got it up and going, and I expected maybe 10 friends to show up, some that I worked with, some that I knew day-to-day life, played Animal Crossing. I never expected to have quite as many friends that I do have now. Like, y'all are incredible. Thank you for putting up with me. Y'all are the sweetest. See, maybe just a smaller little area so Blue Bear can have a nice little yard. Aw, thank you, Allie. I enjoy hanging out with all of you. I enjoy talking as we come up with ideas for Animal Crossing and new games that come out that we love. It's been a few minutes since we played Cozy Caravan, and I put it on our list this week because they made some updates to it. And I just think it looks really cute, and I love that game, so we're gonna play it on Thursday, because I have so many games and not enough time to play them all. So we're gonna play that one maybe on Thursday. And the hubby and I talked about maybe for summertime, since the kids will be out of school and stuff, he likes to create music and things. So maybe he can go create a little music, and the kids have been talking about possibly wanting to help me do some streams, and maybe we could do a few afternoon streams in the summer if life calms down, you know? Just something fun like that. So you may see me more than one time a day. I don't know if I'll put it on a schedule or not. Maybe just the days we feel like trying to go live, you know? We'll see. I think that looks pretty good. I think it'll be okay. That little area in between the bear, the part we're working on, and this little lake, I'm trying to make it look like a little bridge. But I need my cloud pathing to go a little further over, so instead of what I was originally envisioning, I think I'm gonna go with something a little bit different so my path doesn't have to be corrupted to fit in what it was gonna look like, if that makes any kind of sense. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. How about that? Because it was really bothersome to me. It was too much of a straight line. And it was just looking really awful in my opinion. Okay. And we're gonna have to relocate a little bit of this path too. We're gonna have to scooch it again and bring it over in order for this to work. Because those little side pieces catch the in-game path, and then it makes a gap, and then it looks awful, and I don't like it. So, here we go. I thought we could make it work, it just did not. Not for what I need it to do. So this part will be okay, I think. And I'm just gonna start by coming over here and laying down the corner pieces I know I need for this side. We'll just do a middle left, maybe. And then it'll definitely have a little piece over here. Figuring out the pathing can be challenging, absolutely, Reb, especially with one like this that has so many pieces. Like, I've never seen a pathway with so many pieces. It gets a little tricky. Hello, Ayumu, welcome in. How's your day today? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. And I just think this is gonna look a lot prettier if we give it a little more attention. I actually think this one needs to be the one. Member for 2 months! All the hype for Yumu. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for being channel members. Y'all are amazing. I hope you enjoy your emotes. I hope you're having a good time here. All the hype and all the love. Been good so far. That's wonderful. So glad to hear it. Thank you for being here today. So wonderful. We may not make it to Happy Home Paradise today. We may only get a little bit of pathing done. It'll be worth it though. It'll look really nice. I hope. Aw, thank you so much. You're so sweet. if y'all don't know my friend Ayumu, you should definitely go check her out. If fairy core builds are your thing, she has the most beautiful ones in Animal Crossing, and you will love it over there. She's the nicest person. I'm kind of sleepy this morning, but I'm doing all right. Kind of sleepy, but all right. Trying to get things done. Let me see. Oh no. Oh no. Here. Let me back up a little and maybe this will go where I need it. There we go. This is such a beautiful pathway though. It's everything I wanted for Care Bear Island, for Care-a-Lot. It's everything I needed. Okay, that's gonna be much better already for my crazy brain. Because, oh, there is so much room to put something there. Now we can kind of shape it the way we want it to be. And get it looking beautiful. But again, we gotta fix this path so we can, oops, so we can fix our path in-game. I do like your emojis, they're super cute. Thank you, Ayumu. I love them. I've got a couple more of the cat ones and a couple more of the unicorn ones I would love to add in later. You got a Care Bear purse from Walmart, plus it was in clearance for $10? That's so lucky, Ayumu. That's amazing. I love Care Bears. Cheer Bear, aw, that's so cute. I'm so happy for you. That's adorable. I think it was Cheer Bear that I saw on a pair of boots that I wanted. And they were just the most adorable things I'd ever seen. They're super expensive though. That is a lucky find. Okay, this should be better. Probably not this one. I think I'm gonna have to definitely move the tree, unfortunately. I think we'll relocate the pond and move the tree, and then maybe we can make the path work over here. It may work pretty well anyway. You like Cheer Bear too? Yes. Cheer Bear is awesome. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. Let's try. I'm being very particular about my pathway today. You remember watching that cartoon when you was a kid? Aw, me too, Ayumu. And I introduced my daughters to it when they were a bit older. Like, I found a whole box of tapes that I had as a kid. My mom gave them to me. And it had a whole bunch of Care Bears and a whole bunch of Strawberry Shortcake. All the best cartoons. She-Ra. My Little Ponies. All the best cartoons. I showed them 80s kids version of Troll Dolls though. They are not impressed. They don't think those are as cute as their generation's trolls. And they may be right, you know. They could be right on this one. I've never watched you before, but the island looks super cute so far. Thank you, Juliana. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for being here. This is Carolot, my Carebears island. Did you know that Wet n Wild Makeup Company has some Carebears stuff? I did not, Ayumu. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up now. Gonna have to look it up. Yay, 80s cartoons. Yes, I love the 80s cartoons. She-Ra and He-Man. All of the good ones. I don't think I'm gonna be able to have a little path going to Bluebear's area. I think it's not gonna work out well unless I take out this whole lake area. And I would rather not. It's just gonna be a very straightforward path, and that's gonna bug the snot out of me. Oh, I know what I could do. Hold on. I'm good, currently working on lunch break at work. I'm a substitute teacher. Oh, bless your soul. I hope they're behaving. I hope things are going well. Sending all the positive vibes for Juliana today. What about Thundercats? Of course, Princess of Pineapples. Or was that the 90s? Well, I did say 80s and 90s. What about Captain Planet? Does anybody remember Captain Planet? Both the hubby and I used to love that show as kids. We have so many cartoons in common that we absolutely adored. Jim, yes, Jim and the holograms. I swear she's the reason my hair is pink, Ayumu. It looked so good on her. I was like, it has to look good on me. It just does. You remember that one too? Yes. I blame all of these 80s cartoons for my out there eccentric style and the type of hair that I have, the colorful clothing. Like, I like the really dramatic hairstyles, you know what I mean? Like, parts sticking up and... Thank you, I appreciate those good vibes. Everyone's pretty well behaved. It's graduation today, so all my seniors are absent. Aw, my kiddo is gonna be a senior next year, and she went to school today because she missed too many days, so she wouldn't have been there either today had she not had doctor's appointments to go to throughout the year. Her sister got to stay home, and she felt a little certain way about it, but she was still pretty positive as she headed out the door this morning. She really didn't want to go, you could tell, but she was pretty good about it. She was like, it'll be all right. I'm home tomorrow, she said. I was like, that's a good way to think about it. They're little sweethearts. I can't wait to spend the summer with them. We're gonna do some picnics and walks occasionally so that we can stay healthy over the summer and hang out more together. I think that will just be so much fun. Let's see if I can make this work. I think that'll be okay. That's so funny. Yeah, my little cousins are juniors and have been playing hooky like crazy this month. Oh my goodness. That's so funny, Juliana. She wasn't really playing hooky though. She had doctor's appointments she had to go to, and they're counted as unexcused. And I was like, well, here's the doctor's note, but oh well, she'll be fine, I'm sure. I have Jen and the Holograms DVD all season. That's awesome, Ayumu. I have She-Ra and the Princess of Power and He-Man, and it makes the castle. We have it in a box set. That's really awesome. Those are the vibe. Oh, my husband said, just so you know, I got a message saying that our youngest daughter missed school and it's an unexcused absence. I think I forgot to call in for her. I didn't realize it was a need to call in for her, so now I gotta go talk to her. Now I gotta see what's up. My lunch break is ending in a bit, but it was lovely to pop in. Have a good rest of the stream and rest of your day. I made sure to subscribe. Oh, thank you so much, Juliana. I hope to see you again. Have a lovely rest of your day. So very nice to meet new friends. Oh, here we go. Look, it's gonna be a little better. We can do this. I have faith in us. Oh no, that one's gonna be the one to drive me mad. Okay. How about then? Let's see about this one. Because I can always pop something in that corner though. So maybe we just leave that little triangle there, and it may be the only triangle I have to deal with. I hope. And then I'm gonna have it come down one and go over one, so there's not too many of the same repeating over and over. And for this triangle, we can put a little piece, it would be this one, in that corner, and then do a couple more going this direction. I'm hoping to not have to move my flowers, so for the one going this way this time, let me see, it's that one, so it would be this one. Yes. If we can dip it back around. These are the pieces that really use your brain power, y'all. These are the ones. Okay, and then a couple of curved pieces. These would be these. Yay! Okay. It's actually going to leave a triangle here. It'll leave another one there if I do it that way. Or you could do it like this. And hopefully... Come on now. Occasionally I can just tell it's not going to go how I want it to go. Then one of those. Should fix the problem, I hope. Not there, though. Come on. Heavens. Okay, we need this one to go here. So that this one can be one of these. And it won't look really odd and funky over here. Okay, and then another piece. It would be this one. And then the side one. The little areas where I can't just pop everything in like I want to are the ones that give me the most trouble, really. Thank you so much for 21 likes, everybody. If you are new here and you're enjoying yourself, please do leave me a like. I really appreciate it so very much. And if you really are enjoying yourself, please subscribe, hit that bell notification. We would love to hang out with you again. we'll be working on this island probably all summer long. So if this is your vibe, please subscribe. Bree, your live stream, I just popped in my recommended. I haven't played Animal Crossing for a long time, so seeing it reminded me of the time I played it so long ago. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet, Bree. I'm so glad. Thank you so much for popping in. Thanks for saying hello. You're all very welcome here. Everybody that likes to lurk, if you just like to use emojis, if you just like to leave a like and lurk in the background, you're all very welcome here, by the way. I enjoy meeting new friends, but if you're shy, I get it, because I lurk in a lot of channels sometimes too. I have anxiety, so I get it. You're all very welcome here. Oh no, wrong thing. I typed in. Goodness, I'm not lurking, of course. Thank you all for being a friend, is what I meant to type in. Thank you, everybody. Hanging out with all of you is a nice stress reliever for my day. Let's go ahead and do this one first. I'm trying to make sure I'll have room to put in the piece I need to put in before. Oh, I hope this one doesn't mess up because it's... Oh... I think it will though. No, not the right thing. You got this. Alright. Let's do it that way. And then we can just pop in. How goes the bike hunt? Well, it kind of got put on pause for a little bit, Nyla. I would love to go around and look at thrift stores, but since, you know, the accident, I don't really have transportation to get me there. And so it made it a little trickier. And I'm hoping to get some stuff situated this week and maybe get things progressing a little bit further. And maybe we'll have a little extra money and be able to get something soon. Trying to just make sure we get the bills all taken care of. Gets tricky sometimes, but it's going pretty good. I don't think I like it like that, to be honest. Having a bit of trouble with this one. Sending hugs. Thank you. I appreciate it, Nyla. I get social anxiety too. Spending time like this on streams and chatting with people is really nice though. Yes, Reb, it is. Having such a terrific, sweet community to hang out with is definitely helped to reduce my anxiety a lot. Y'all are tremendous and I appreciate y'all. Oh, I think I did it right that time. Yay. And then we'll have it go out this way a little bit. This has been one of the trickier pathways I've ever done, but I really feel like it's gonna be completely worth it when we get it all put in. And we are definitely making Carebears one of the forever islands. Probably this one. The more I do the path, though, the easier it gets to try to figure out where everything's gonna go wrong. Where the pathing is not gonna lay in there how it should. So you start to kind of anticipate and be able to fix it a little quicker. This little area is a trickier one, and yeah. Takes a little extra effort, but eventually it'll look really pretty. I think it needs to be a corner one to go up. There we go. That is looking great. Unfortunately, it's going to leave a chip in it right there. No. You can always tell when I'm tired. I'm always smashing the wrong buttons on a tired day. You can always tell. And adding in one more extra little piece of dirt lets us put in this tiny piece so that it doesn't look so crazy. Looks a little better. I don't know if we're going to be able to plant any of our flowers around the front of here. It's going to tell me no. That's okay. We don't have to. That is looking so much better. Oh, I forgot to take my medicine. Hold on, y'all. I know I've only got a few more minutes left, but the later I take it, the later I have to take it tomorrow. And it's blood pressure medicine, and the doctor likes me to keep that one under control, and the arthritis medicine, and I'm like, why is my hand hurting? Oh yeah. They're such itty bitty pills, you would think I would not have trouble taking them every day, but I forget. All right. So, that's not where I want that. I think we have to remove and then try again. Wait, where's the path? Okay. I'm hoping to get a comparison chart for the Carebears I envision for this island compared to the Animal Crossing version that we're gonna have on the island. If that makes sense. For whenever we go villager hunting, so that we'll have a chart to kind of, these are the ones we're looking for, and this is why. Fingers crossed. Alright. I meant to work on that the other day, but I got behind and sidetracked working on other things. There we go. is coming together very beautifully. Oh, wrong one. Good process with the path. Thank you so much, Reb. I appreciate it. Trying to just get it as best as I can, but it's tricky occasionally. It took me a while to learn how to do this a little bit better and not have so many spots that look the same, and that really affects the way your island looks. So I kept seeing little spots that just drove me mad, and now I try my best to fix those before they become an issue. There we go. And then hopefully we'll have a cute little path leading over to these houses. Back for a little bit, having internet issues. Oh, I'm sorry you're having internet issues. I was having some yesterday, but apparently it was that storm moving through and Wi-Fi acting wonky. Okay, as I mentioned, this pathway is gorgeous, but as you're laying it down, it does get a little bit bright to look at over and over like this, and it does start to give me a little bit of a headache. But it's because I'm focusing so much on the pathway itself and trying to make sure it goes in right, but I have to take small breaks from this island and decorating with the path. Not so much the island, but maybe, you know, laying down other things. Makes work fun. It sounds like it would make work stressful, Katie. Goodness. Okay, and we're just gonna have that path leading over this way, and we're not going to have the path under Blue Bear's little area. It's a compromise I'm willing to make for it to look okay over here. I just want to get this little part connected over here, and then we'll work on their house area next time. Okay, pretty good. Much, much better than before. Okay. Was trying for sarcastic filled apparently. I'm sorry, it could be me, Katie. I'm a little bit sleepy today. I may not be picking up sarcasm. There was bad weather in my area yesterday. I didn't sleep good. I'm trying to do okay though. I'm usually the first person to pick up on sarcasm. I feel like Sheldon today. Was that sarcasm? No. Oh, goodness. It's all good. I just want to work to be done and over with. Oh, I get that. I do. Alright, that is looking so much better. I'm so much happier with this. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Don't go all the way out, though. No, it is the right one. What am I doing? I told you I was sleepy. I told y'all. Just not all right today. Okay, this one will have to be... I'm surprised I'm even getting as far as we are with this, with how tired I feel. And then this one... Be this one? No, this one. Yes. I think we're gonna go up with this one just a little bit and make it poofy in this area. I think we come down with that type of path, like to right here, so I can at least get one of the ones on each side, maybe. Then if we do that and put one here... Oh, my tummy is starting to act crazy. I think it was that energy packet that I had to try to wake me up. I don't think my tummy likes it. She's like, girl, what was this? You know we don't do anything that sour. Probably the citric acid in it making my tummy upset. I didn't expect it to be that sour though. That's my hubby's type of thing, not mine. Uh-oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. If you need to rest, you should rest. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lie down for just a little while after stream, Ayumu. I just didn't want to cancel today, because just in case there's a day I feel really, really crummy, I would rather cancel that day. I try to just kind of power through on the days that are my tired days, because I have a lot of them. I have insomnia. So, more often than not, I didn't sleep well. More often than not. 'Tis a habit in my house. I don't like to take sleep medicine for my insomnia because it makes me incredibly drowsy all the time, and I feel like that's just counterproductive to what I want in my life. Because there are some nights that I actually do get some sleep and feel much better. But if it's a sleep medicine kind of night, then it's most likely always feeling rougher the next morning, if that makes sense to y'all. No, I didn't drink any coffee, Ayumu. I tried this energy packet that I have, and it was a different one than we typically get, and it has a lot of lemon flavor to it, and I didn't know it had lemon in it, but lemon type stuff really... it makes my tummy hurt, and so I'm just barely sipping on this energy packet, and I think I'm gonna have some coffee after stream because I've got a couple of phone calls I've got to make and some stuff I've got to do, so I need to wake up definitely. But I just thought maybe yesterday I wasn't in the mood for that energy packet, but it's definitely a taste issue. It's just not for me. And there was thunder and lightning all hours of the night last night. Okay, back to work, see ya. Okay, I hope it goes quick for you, Katie. I hope you get it all done relatively fast. Good luck. Alright, just relocating a few so we can make our path prettier. I know, I said I would do this area next week. I figured we had a couple of minutes. I figured it would be fine, we got a couple of minutes. Maybe we take those flowers. That is how it should work, I think. And then I'm trying not to make it so blocky in this area too and get it to flow towards the houses, which is the part I didn't want to mess with. It is that group of flowers. Okay. And then that's looking pretty good. It's actually looking really good. We'll come over here and pop all of these in. And then we'll get it going around this tree, and that'll be great. Dinner is almost ready, so I'm going to go. Have a good rest of stream. Take care, everyone. I hope you enjoy your dinner, Reb. I hope it's delicious. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. You should go look because the designs are so good. Hope it's delicious. I need to get one going sideways. If you need any flowers, I got so many flowers on my beaches. It's crazy. Aw, thank you, Ayumu. I might once we get all these paths in. I'll have to see if it goes well. I want this dirt path in here. I think we're gonna have to lose the tree. I think that's how it's gonna have to go. Let me... You're very welcome. And see, for Care-a-Lot we have like this kind of more natural vibe going up towards the areas that are supposed to be, you know, down on Earth or where humans live. Hello, Judy. And then a more vibrant area for our Carebears to live in, up in the clouds. Because that's how they used to always show it in the cartoons, right? Okay. So many places still need pathing. It is a work in progress. still would like a tree up here with them. I don't want to take out that orange one. It's the only one we got. I think I can fit this tree right here and still get around it relatively well. You just remember they're in the clouds. My hubby reminded me that these kind of look like the cars they used to drive when they're turned sideways and looking like a cloud like that. He said there were little cloud cars they used to drive. And I remembered that about it. But yeah, I have to watch it again, I think, a Yumu. It's been a while. And we have them in the living room. I haven't done it yet. I need to get a better character list going and things. Eventually, I'll get it. Okay, these are looking pretty good though. This is actually gonna be really good up here. Let me just get in these last little pieces right here, and then we'll work on fixing the borders of theirs next time. Because my little alarm is about to tell me that it is time to get some other things done in my life, and that's about all we have time for. But I do appreciate you all helping me with it, getting it all squared away and looking a little nicer. There are still some areas we have to work on later, but hopefully we'll get to hang out together again and get a few more of these put together, make some fishing spots and things like that around. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, if this is your vibe, I go live Sunday through Thursday. We usually play a whole lot of Animal Crossing. I typically have 4 different islands, but we're gonna put the DIY island on hold, and we already completed the all purple challenge on one of my other islands, so we're gonna primarily focus on Care-a-Lot, and we're going to have my members only Animal Crossing stream over the summer because the kiddos will be out and they have to have their Switch. They're gracious enough to let me make an Animal Crossing island on their Switch when they're in school, so I try to be, you know, a good mom and let them have it during the summer and not bother them with it. So we'll focus on Care-a-Lot. Members only island is Opal, and that'll be every Sunday, I believe, is what we'll keep it at. And then we're also going to be playing some Fantasy Life, The Girl Who Steals Time, because I just recently got that as a present and I'm obsessed. I love it so much. We played it yesterday and we'll be playing it tomorrow. So I hope you had a great time, everybody. I hope to see you again soon. Hope you have the loveliest of lovely rest of your day. Thank you very much for streaming. Thank you for being here, Ayumu. I appreciate each and every one of you, friends. Hope you have a great day. Until next time.